good to hear, each one of you introduce yourself and tell me a little bit about what you're trying to do personally or individually, because that's one of the goals of my group, my business, is to present a platform for people to join and be able to network amongst each other to grow your own individual business. So if you want to be an entrepreneur and you don't know what it is yet, you may learn if you decide to be a member of my company. Those of you who already are entrepreneurs, this may be your group of resources to help generate more income to your business. So again, this is a good place for you to be. So what do I have here? If you take a look back at the banner, it's His Chosen Investment Group. His Chosen Investment Group, what is it? So we'll start with the colors. Why are the colors green and white? So the colors that are chosen, green and white, not necessarily because green is my favorite color. Green is my favorite color. But a little background on the company. How many of you know that the Bible does tell us to write your vision, make it plain, make it clear? So last year, a few of us did some vision boards, and we posted all kinds of stuff on our vision board. Me, myself, and I hung mine on my wall, and I told a couple of people, I was like, man, at the end of the year, I was like, man, none of this stuff ain't happening, and I threw it in the trash. But it seemed like as soon as I threw the thing in the trash, that things began to manifest for me. So I said, well, maybe I just, maybe the things that I posted on the board were not what God wanted me to do. Necessarily, maybe it was my plan and not God's plan, so maybe that's why nothing happened. But then I thought about it, and so God told me it was not necessarily that the things that I posted on the board were not what He wanted me to do, but when your mind is clouded, it's hard for you to hear what God is telling you to do. And it's hard for you to make the right decisions when you're in a bunch of mess. So it wasn't when I threw the board away. It was when I decided to walk away from the mess that I was in that God began to open doors for me. So here I am today with His Chosen Investment Group. So early on in this year, God gave me this vision. And when I say a vision, I mean it's massive. It's a major movement. I was telling a friend of mine one day, I was telling him about my vision. And the look on his face made me say, I know it seems impossible, it's unbelievable, right? And he said to me, no, not really, but it's a lot of work. And it's going to take a lot of money and a lot of people and a lot of things going on and on and on. And I said, I know. But I believe that if God gave it to me, He's going to give me the tools to do it. So I really didn't think about the vision too much because it is super, super, super big. So I was driving to work one day, and I was praying and I was talking to God, and I was like, listen, God, now, this vision that you gave me, I don't know what you gave it to me for. This is too big. Like, I don't see it. I see it, but I don't see it. So I'll never forget, man, this is only like 2 months ago. So this is brand new. So I was driving God, and it was like God was sitting right next to me in my car, and I heard a voice say to me, you got it. And I was like, got it. So I was like, no, God, the vision that you gave me is too big. Like, I need resources, I need connections, I need a platform, I need you to send me some people, send me somebody, like send me some money, like I don't know what, this is too much. So again, God told me, He said, you know what? You don't need resources, you don't need connections. You are the connection. And in that moment, tears did come to my eyes because I'm like, oh, there ain't no connection. But He told me, He said, you are the connection. You are the resource. You already know what to do. You already have the platform. You just need to get to work. And so for days, I tossed and turned. I called my friend back, and I said, remember the vision we was talking about? I said, God told me I was the connection. I don't understand. I don't know what He's saying. So, slept on it for a couple of weeks. And, you know, I talk to each one of you daily, in and out, different things. And God, if you, again, and I have to go back to this, if your mind is not clouded, if you're trying to live right and do what's right, you will hear him, because he's always speaking to us, but we just can't hear him because we're too clouded, we're too busy. So, Candy and I went on a trip. I've been talking to her about different projects. Samantha and I talk daily. Me and Deidre been talking about doing a business for, what, 2, 3, 4 years? Oh, wow.
I went to Vegas.
So, it's just like it hit me. God said, well, here's the start. So how many of you know that nothing happens overnight? God didn't create us and build the earth in one night. The empire wasn't built overnight. No business was built overnight. So God said, well, the vision I gave you, it is rather large. And you're going to need people, and you're going to need money, and you're going to need a whole lot of things. But I'm going to give you the baby step to start it all. So I'm like, baby step, okay. So things started coming to me. So when I'm at work here, you know, we have quite a bit of downtime because we work night shift. And so I'm jibbling and dabbling and writing stuff out. And so I came up with a logo. And my logo did not look like that. But my graphic designer didn't understand what I was trying to get or what my idea was. And then I just started writing and making notes. And so God told me, this is the beginning. This is going to be the beginning of the ultimate vision that I have. So I want you guys to know today that this, what I'm presenting today, is no way near what my ultimate vision for my company is. This is just a baby step. So, where do we start? His chosen investment group. So, reading, praying, researching, you know, God gave me all of this stuff. And I have to keep going back to it. I hope I'm not offending anybody. You know, some of you guys might not be religious, whatever. But for me, this is where I got it from, so I have to tell it. The mission that I came up with, or that God gave me, and everything is in your folder, so I will be talking a little bit outside of the folder, but a lot of stuff is in here as well. So the mission is forgiving ourselves as well as others so that we can grow. And you said, well, what kind of mission is that? Well, me personally, I believe in order for you to grow in anything, you can't hold bitterness, you can't be angry, you can't hold grudges, you can't, you know, think the world owes you. You have to be free-hearted. How can you receive and accept things if your ears aren't open? You know? So that's where my mission comes from. So I believe that I have to forgive myself for things that I've done that held me back. I have to forgive other people that have done things I feel like have held me back. That's the start of me being able to grow. And of course, I want my business to grow, so I gotta, this is where it starts. That's the foundation of it all. Secondly, the vision. So my vision is for the company, as I have been chosen, I choose others to be a part of success as I reach and teach one individual at a time. So what does that mean? All right. Well, God chose me to be here. He gave me this vision. So now I'm choosing you because I want you to be a part of what I believe is going to be a massive movement in the community, in Raleigh-Durham Triangle. I really do wholeheartedly believe that. So, as I've been chosen, I choose you to be a part of the success that God has allowed me and told me that it's going to happen by teaching and reaching each of you one at a time. And if you guys decide to be a part of this company, then it's going to be your responsibility to choose other people as well and teach them and reach them too. So then we go back to the colors, green and white. So it is very ironic that if you research those colors in the Bible, then white means forgiveness and green means glory. So they're my colors were chosen, and I collaborated with the vision and the mission. So, what is it that we're really doing here? So this chosen investment group, it is exactly what it says. It's an investment group. Jonathan is in real estate, I'm in real estate. He probably knows a whole lot more about real estate than me, but this is gonna be the only time I ever tell him. So,
Want my money.
so we know, I mean, you know, we have, I don't know if he does, but I have a couple of investors as clients. We've seen it day in and day out where people go, they purchase a property, they renovate it, 90 days, 60 days, they put it back on the market, they don't make $200,000 profit. Happens every day. So, is that a doorbell or something?
Yeah, maybe.
It is.